After a blockbuster B-League Final Classic, we go back to the A-League to start the second quarter of the season with the great outdoors for the first time of the season and the combination race seen in the qualifiers and an absolute crazy racing event in the qualifiers. This time the track has been ever so slightly changed for a more straight and powerful final sector with the combination race. 4 heats of 4, the top 2 advance to semi-finals, top 2 to the final. It's that classic system, but one of the greater racing events Tour Endurance will ever see.
Yeah, we saw this in the qualifiers, an absolute brawl. 5 marble heats back then. Of course, there's just 4 marble in the main competition, but I'm sure we'll get just as exciting races, if not even better, this time around. You can see the 3 different sections in the combination race. The Gravitrax. Oh, one of those Sky Dragons getting really hung up there as we move into this section. We've seen this in the triathlon. This track section, and they go down to this final section, never seen before in any other event before the combination race. You can see there are patches in the ground where you can get a speed boost, and it gets very close across the line. The strategies really need to be changed up as you go through the different sections of this combination race. Ash Risers will get the win there, but just 3 seconds pretty much separating first and last in that edition race. You'll see very close races in the main event, I'd have to say, for sure.
And that white patch in the middle of that wide boulevard is a great section for overtaking. If you hit that, you're going to start flying down the final stretch. It does act as a speed boost as we go into the first race today with Green Peacocks, Marauders, Crazy Chickens, and the J Jockeys. It is Green Peacocks out in front ahead of the Marauders and Crazy Chickens. J Jockeys had a rough Gravitrax. A great block there from Green Peacocks keeps the Marauders at bay. And here come the Chickens round the outside. They get denied in the next sector though, and Marauders have the second place again, but Green Peacocks still out in front. Here comes a charge from 2 marbles. Marauders out in front of the final stretch, but Green Peacocks should hold off the Crazy Chickens for second place.
And yes, they will. Green Peacocks have had a rough start to this season as defending champions. They had a good start here. Marauders will get by them for the win. Crazy Chickens, though, very much in the conversation for the entirety of that race, then just lost out in the final stretch. J Jockeys were pretty much in the back for the entirety of the race as well. They tried to close up a bit, but you can see just how far behind they are, the Crazy Chickens there, and they are not going to be moving on. As they move on to heat number 2, Serpent Speeder, the championship leaders in this one, with the Honeycombs, Blue Brigade, and Neptune Nomads. We'll see if they can put an upset over here, over the Serpent Speeders. Serpent Speeders, right, currently in the back, although Honeycombs battling with them. Oh, very slow for the Serpent Speeders, actually.
Honeycombs make a great move on the Blue Brigade there. Honeycombs and Neptune Nomads have both on their reserve members here, and currently they're both doing very well. Blue Brigade cut in front of the Honeycombs, now charging on the Neptune Nomads. The Blue Brigade have gone from first to third beautifully there. Here come the Serpent Speeders, they're on the charge! They're on the charge, and Neptune Nomads just fend them off! That was very close. Everyone graced in their seats there as the Honeycombs crawl to the finish line almost at 30 seconds, but Serpent Speeders had a miraculous run down that last stretch, but it just wasn't enough, and the teams will be happy to see Serpent Speeders finally starting to slow down after their 3 medals in the first 4 events.
Look at how far behind the Serpent Speeders were coming into the final section, and then here, just how much they close up on the Neptune Nomads, who are leading the race up until this point, and Oceanus, the reserve, will just barely hold on, the captain of the Serpent Speeders. And we're going to go on to 3, Condiment Kings, White Knights, Party Crashers, and the Hellclowns. Condiment Kings, the home team, hoping to advance here. Party Crashers as well, a team up there in the standings, hoping to capitalize off the Serpent Speeders not advancing. It's very close, top 3 of them, lock step as we get into the second section. Condiment Kings, that is now the Hellclowns, in the lead. The Condiment Kings, Party Crashers, close behind.
Hellclowns out in front. Party Crashers the big back to the rest of the pack. But here come the Condiment Kings, and here come the White Knights between Party Crashers and the Condiment Kings. Beautiful move there, and the White Knights will come out of nowhere from 4th to 2nd place. Can we get a replay of that? Because the White Knights found the space between Party Crashers and Condiment Kings. But look at this battle for first place coming into the second sector. Hellclowns pushed the Party Crashers back and didn't look back from there. But where's that White Knights move? We got to see that again.
A 3 marble race for most of the race, and here comes the White Knights. They go through everyone else as the Condiment Kings and the Party Crashers are fighting behind them. Neither of them will advance. White Knights, a brilliant move. We'll see what they can do in the later part of this event. In the final heat, Grayscale, Cosmonauts, Citrus Sprinters, and the Cheesewell. I'm still rocked by that move by the White Knights.
It's Grayscales out in front in this heat. Cheeseballs, Rocket Pilots, and Citrus Sprinters as Cosmonauts are in second place. Grayscales, though, looking good out in front. It's a very widespread heat here. Cosmonauts trying to size up the Grayscales. Cheeseballs now sizing up the Cosmonauts. Citrus Sprinters are getting involved as well. Grayscales well out in front. Here come the Cosmonauts, rocketing past the lead. Cheeseballs, they're coming up. Cheeseballs, Grayscales have fallen to pieces in the final stretch. 2 speed boost uses of Cosmonauts and Cheeseballs, and they advance out of nothing.
The Grayscales had advancement in their stride. Look at how far out front, even but to second place they are right now in this replay. Here's the Cosmonauts with a huge burst of speed, and the Cheese Balls similarly will hit that speed boost and get into second place. Just look at that slowdown. Look at the speed differential between the Cheese Balls and the Grayscales. And the Cheese Balls will advance. Grayscales will get 9th place, but what could have been for Whitey the captain? They're going to be knocked out here. Serpent Speeders as well, they'll only get 10th place in this event. I think that might be their lowest event result of the season.
Oh, that's unbelievable. The Heats have given us some fantastic opening scenes here as Hellclowns take the lead of semi-final A with Cheese Balls, Marauders, and Neptune Nomads behind. Neptune Nomads, though, close up at the end of the Gravitrax, and now it's anyone's grace. As we've seen, it is not over until it's over in this event. Hellclowns rocket ahead. Great block on the Cheese Balls. Marauders trying to size them up. Here come the Neptune Nomads now, suddenly pushing the Marauders back. Hellclowns still lead. Marauders now on the top 3. It is a three-member race up front. Cheese Balls aren't out of it either. Across the line, Hellclowns just get ahead, and I think it was the Neptune Nomads for second place. It was close. Yes, it was. Oh, Marauders are going to be feeling it after that loss.
I think between the Neptune Nomads, the Hellclowns, and the Marauders, and that really sealed the deal for advancement there. The Hellclowns out in front, but look at the Cheese Ball just getting passed on either side of them by the Neptune Nomads and the Marauders. And here's the nudge from the Hellclowns and the Marauders that seals the deal for the Neptune Nomads, and they are going to the final. A great race in the semi-finals after great races in the heats as we move on to the second semi-final. Blue Brigade Cosmonauts, then it's Green Peacocks and the White Knights. White Knights have a good start in the Gravitrax. Green Peacocks and Blue Brigade fighting as well for that second transfer position. Cosmonauts have some catching up to do as they get into the track section.
Blue Brigade valiantly trying to get past the Green Peacocks throughout that entire section. They finally make them get the move done, and White Knights have absolutely conquered this race. Blue Brigade catch the speed boost, and these two finally we can breathe. That was an easy race for the White Knights and the Blue Brigade once they got past their marbles, but Green Peacocks had a very good run. They just couldn't fend off the Blue Brigade entering the concrete section, but look at this. The battles the Green Peacocks and Blue Brigade had, they just fended them off the entire way through, and then right there, Blue Tang made the move done and just ran away with it. White Knights and Blue Brigade easily advanced there. Peacocks and Cosmonauts, though, still very good time. They should get 5th and 6th in this event, and yes, indeed they did by a fair margin too.
Yeah, that gap though was huge between the top 2 and the bottom 2 in that second semi-final as we get ready for the final. Hellclowns, White Knights, Neptune Nomads, and Blue Brigade. These 4 teams have done very well to get to this final, made great moves in the previous rounds, but only one of them can capture gold. Blue Brigade have a good start. Neptune Nomads and the Hellclowns also up there, and the White Knights also having a look. Blue Brigade though, well out in front as they get into the track section. Will anyone catch them?
Neptune Nomads and the Hellclowns fighting valiantly for second place. White Knights now getting involved in that one. Blue Brigade still well in front. White Knights do a double move again. Past both of them, pushing on the Blue Brigade who are falling to bits. Here come the Hellclowns. Hellclowns try and get by, and the Blue Brigade fall from 1st to 3rd in the last stretch, and the White Knights will capture the gold. Another 4th to 1st push for the White Knights. 2 in the same event. That is unbelievable stuff from Milk from the White Knights. Look at this overtake over both of them.
It is not over until it is over in the combination race. The White Knights starting from 4th place, getting into 2nd until the concrete section, and they just get past the Blue Brigade. Brilliant move by them and the Hellclowns to get by. White Knights will capture gold. Bozo of the Hellclowns will get 2nd place, and Blue Tang, after doing so well for most of that race, will have to settle for bronze.
What an event we have seen here today, and these top 3 are going to be written in the history books for this run. It is not only all these competitors, it is also their first medals ever individually, so congratulations to Milk, Bozo, and Blue Tang. And the White Knights with that gold, they were in last place coming into it. They go up 4th place into 12th, but Serpent Speeders still lead by now 15 points over the Citrus Sprinters, while Grayscales only go up 6 spots though for the Hellclowns. We look to the next A-League event being the Swing Wave.